is ours, and Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Bugred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
Ceolwulf betrayed his present king. Maybe tomorrow he betrays us too.
How can I answer that with any hope that you'd believe me? I only want... And I want what's best for my son. In Burgred's Mercia, where Dane...
This is a good plan, brother. I'm ready.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne, and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let
You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth.
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks.
I'm glad you and your brother have come. If only to bring...
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for that.
For all the wrong reasons.
Lively town. Quite a lot to see here.
So, some of us are staying behind as I hear it.
Half the army's already in Tamworth. We've now got help from the south. It's our luck.
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom. Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yeah.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of you.
We'll weave our sagas together.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from the of
One does
war.
not need to fight.
Move! Move! Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. What?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth.
Throwing a boy who stinks of fear to a pack of wolves is not the best way to train.
He left it open.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout,
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll...
Mount up, Eivor. It's a long ride to Tamworth.
You'll have to endure, my brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
And both eyes open.
You smell that, Ceolbert? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son in the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Beards are with us, and common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Fonberg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior, and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Kjellbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
In truth, Kjellbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of mead. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
This area is off limit.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool.
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man.
A man of God stands before you, Eva. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's war thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar.
That is a poor description of a perfect third.
Enough jawing, heathens!
We've come for your crown.
With or without your head.
I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible.
Not to worry. We have a Mercian of our own.
Jail wolf, you mean? Ha! When I'm done with you lot,
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, and yet in spite of all this, you're encroached no more! We will die defending what— If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of—
Back to the camp. Round up the men. Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Ivar and I will round up the men. You know your way around the back.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of
Grass vargi.
strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Rest from rattling skulls.
Who are you?
I'm with the Ragnarssons. It's time.
Birgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one.
Let's go.
What are we going to do about him?
Jailbird. Something wrong?
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword.
Friendships end, often at the point of...
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war.
There's no other way. Fight or hide.
Destroy the gate! Slaughter the soldiers. Leave the king to me. Forward! Push forward! Spill your brains! Give me a hand!
Up the ladder! Get out of the way!
With me! For all day! Incoming!
Burn the houses to cinders! Leave them no place to hide!
Round the side. What a tale! Weave into our saga. Look at us, side by side with the Ragnarsons.
Come, brother. Let's end this.
We must destroy that barricade. Protect the ram! Just the thing. Pay for your sins. Marksmen and elites, or they'll thin us out one by one. Spill your brains! Saxon Lord feeds this land! And it is we Norse who march all over it!
Borgred! I'll find you, you little rat! Do you hear me?
God won't let us lose. You will pay.
It's over, Burgred! Lay down your weapons and surrender!
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Ceolwulf. Tell him we found a throne.
That was a good scuffle, hmm? But I did notice we were short one atheling. Where was the son of our king?
Chill. A chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblem, maybe. The brothers should see this. Ivar, I found a letter. There's a symbol here. Your men have any luck?
Nothing.
This. Do you know that?
On a sigil. It seems she's been...
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes?
She could have told him anything. Sold him...
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
We have Tamworth. Burgred's on the run. You're the king in all but name.
It won't matter. So long as Burgred is free, the people will call him king.
Tonna is our only lead. We talk to her.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor. But his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tonna's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be.
He'll come around in time. But keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
Vánlít að gríski kaupmaður kemur frá